Ian Salisbury, your thoughts on the match and particularly today, the last couple of hours?
Just bitterly disappointed, obviously. We had every intention of playing out and we weren't capable of doing it. So, yeah, harsh lessons that have got to be quickly learnt, but obviously give us the motivation going into the winter to get better.
We can hear the Leicestershire players celebrating in the background. It looked like a pretty good track, Ian. Should you comfortably be able to bat it out those overs?
Yeah, I mean, look, could have, should have, anything like that. It's disappointing, but there's a lot of people playing, first seasons, and they wouldn't have been put under that pressure before. And it doesn't matter who, they put the ball in the area often enough to ask us the questions, and we weren't capable of keeping it out. So, look, as something like Dalai Lama says, if you don't learn from them, they're just lessons. They're chances to make up for it. There's never a loss if you learn from them.
And I guess that's the thing, that there's a lot of people who follow Sussex, Ian, who have been supportive of the club's decision to play youth this season. Does it reach a stage where defeats like this damage those younger players?
Oh, no, they would just be bitterly disappointed, and it will give them huge motivation going forward. It's ironically, they are in a lot of pain. They don't like losing, and we want to take this club forward. But ultimately, if you look at the players we haven't got available, this is pretty much the bare 11 that we could put out, and then we lost Finn obviously on the first day, and that's a big loss in a game like that.
Others will say as well, Ian, well, yes, you're right, that they are down to their bare bones, but there are plenty of people who are playing at Edgbaston on Saturday who could have played in this match, and people saying, well, Sussex is a split club, we're a red ball club and a white ball club, and it seems that the priorities lay not in the county champion. What would you say to those people?
Look, just keep the faith. We've got a plan. We know where we want to go with the red ball. We've been where we have been for a few years now, and we've put something in place that we want to make a difference going forward. We want to create sustained success in the future. That's definitely it, and it's part of a journey. The priority, ultimately, we've got finals day on Saturday, and not a lot of that team, a lot of them are white ball as well. So it's important to win trophies. I wish JK obviously all the best for Saturday, and hopefully we can win a trophy on Saturday. We are disappointed, but we're on a journey, and we want to we want to bring sustained success back across all forms, not just white ball. We want to get it back in red ball as well.
What would you say to those Sussex members and supporters of the club who have seen another defeat here, Ian? I mean, it's a pretty chastening defeat.
It hurts me as much as anybody else. I didn't take the job on in November. I understood that it's going to be tough. We inherited everything that we've, the squad was built before we got here. That's the thing. We've added to it now with the two Finns, and we're making changes because we want to make a difference. We want the club to go forward. We are 100%, myself and JK, literally want to turn this around and bring success back to Sussex.
And final question, there will be people who say if Sussex win the T20, that's a good sign for Sussex, but there are others who are saying, well, kind of so what really, a couple of players on that side are going to be leaving the club. It's going to be a very different T20 side. Can success on Saturday, can that help people to understand what's going on at the club, Ian?
I don't think, there's 18 counties trying to win 3 trophies. So there's going to be a lot of counties disappointed at the end of the season. So if we play well to our potential and we bring a trophy home on Saturday, we're one of 18 counties who've won one of the trophies, and that's ultimately, getting to finals days, which we haven't for 3 years. It's been a long time since we won a trophy. So, you've got to put it in perspective that there's 18 counties at the start of every year that want to win 3 trophies. And there's going to be a lot of counties disappointed that they don't win a trophy. So, at the moment, we are where we are, but we are in final stage, which gives us a crack. That's a hard tournament to get. There'll be 14 other counties desperate to have got to finals day. Plus, there's going to be only a handful, 3 or 4 teams that could win the championship next week. Not everybody, everybody would love to be winning 3 trophies. It ain't that easy. So you have to put something together. You have to have faith. You have to have belief in what you're doing. And to everybody who supports Sussex, we are desperate to turn this around, and we will do everything in our power to literally compete in all three comps going forward.
Ian, thanks for joining us. Difficult
No
day.
worries.
That's fine for me. Thanks, Ian.